Happy day of the PUBG Nordic League Season 7. Or happy opening day, better that. Yeah, my name is Envy. I will be your caster for the evening, and this is the PUBG Nordic League Season 7, Day 1. We will be hopping into the matches shortly, but before that, we obviously have something for you, because there's a leaderboard, and we want to see which teams will be joining us today. And as you can see, we have 6-4 fully tatted. The Boastgasters, Dragon's Kiss, Higos Amigos, Hype Beasts, Late to Party, Lazin Rentain, Next Gen Boomers, No Slack, NWP, Primal, Retired and Expired, Storinam, Thirst Traps, Triema, and the Young Danes. These teams will be joining us today shortly. Once, hopefully, the countdown for you guys has been run down and all the players are in the lobby, we are able to start, hopefully. Because we are still waiting for 1, 2, 3 players, but nonetheless, we are up for it. Day 1 will be our first day to play. Hopefully, we will have some more interesting new friends joining us tomorrow, because I have seen that we have a bit more than 16 teams, and that means we have more action and more different teams for you. And we are still waiting for a few seconds. So, for me, I'm looking forward to this, and hopefully we'll start in a few seconds with match number 1 of the day. We'll start, obviously, with Miramar and end our day on Erangel. At least, if I'm not confused. But we'll see about that when I check the lobby. I mean, I'm already in the lobby, so I could check it. And it says Miramar, so I am right. The question is, which maps will be following? Will we have the good old MM3, or will we have MMRT? That's what we're about to see. Nonetheless, match number 1 has started. We are loading into it, and hopefully all my observer files will work. We'll see, and hopefully without trouble, because I couldn't check them prior, because PUBG did a new thing. They already and always do things, but this time they kind of botched the replays, because in the replays you can't see names and clan tags anymore. At least in the last one I checked, and therefore, unfortunately, I was not able to check if all the name and clan tags are working or anything else. But we'll see. First, I have to disable 1, 2, 3 things. After that, we'll hopefully be able to join the match. There we go. Let's hop into the action, because you are ready to see the flight past, and I'm ready to tell you something about our teams. As you can see, match number 1 starts on Miramar. As I said, we start our plane pass close to the Oasis, ending our flight pass close to Partona, and that means a lot of the possible drop spots for the teams are quite central located. Working again, man. This should be roughly the area the teams can reach when dropping out of the plane. That means El Pozo is reachable. Alcantara, not so much. Valdemar will not be reachable. Same goes for Prison, Puerto Paraiso, Impala, obviously the truck stop, El Azahar, Tierra Bronca, and Campo Militar, as well as Crusoval. You can still reach it if you use one of the cars or one of the bikes or something. That should work. But aside from that, you still have to do a bit of work prior. So this did not work. Let's check it out. We'll still stay on the map for a few seconds while I try to bring you this stream, because obviously it's not working at the moment. I hope I can deal with that shortly. So this should be it. I hope it works. Oh, no, it's working. It's working. Let's go. Let's fucking go. YouTube is working as well. That's great. So that means we can jump into the action. As you can see, the first teams to drop out are already here. I still have to learn which team has which of the observer file icons, but we'll get to that. I know a few of them, Young Danes, Hypebeast, those are some of the icons I still know. Primal is quite easy. Then over here we have, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna open up the ops file, and that means we can see the observer file, or I can see the observer files as well on my second monitor. That means we'll hopefully see who is played, who's playing for which team. Over here we have the Sturge Traps. That right here is the team of Leyensin Rantain. Then we have over here the Young Danes. Also not in the circle are the Boast Gustus. Then over here in slight, I'm not sure I know the color, or this blue green-ish. We have NWP with a new logo. Interesting. They had a different logo prior. Then over here we have Late to Party. Down here we have Dragon's Kiss. In resort we have Next Gen Boomers. Around and above them we have No Slack. In Los Leones we have the lineup of Higos Amigos. And IVO is already going for the rotation here. Quite close to Crate. Or Crate Cutie. Trying to go to the next compound. Sarah Crooks might be happy about that. He's flying in there. But also already driving away. So it looks like Higos Amigos might be lucky about that. IVO not getting killed there with that rotation. That would have been a fast first kill though. Then, who else do we have over here with the purple icon? We have Retired and Expired. Left of them we have Triema. Above them we have Primal. To the left over here in the power grid and the close compounds we have Hypebeast. San Martin played by 6'4", fully tattered. And last but not least over here we have the lineup of Storenam. A few new logos for all teams. Teams I already know. But that should not change anything about the teams itself. So we'll see what happens in the next few minutes, because we already have the first rotations. Yeah, I don't know what Triema means with that nickname, man. But I don't know if I'm even able to closely say what that means. I mean, IDK means I don't know. So I'm just gonna call him I don't know. If you're wondering why there's a player called I don't know. So yeah, well, you know, he's I don't know. All right, let's see what else do we have. Berlin Munke over here for Primal, playing with Vinixi, Novi, and Chigizi. Also one of the more known lineups over here. Those I don't know. We have Mom, Marv, and Simon. Shooting at them, we have Doffy together with Carpi and Holy Land Templar. Should be, if I'm not mistaken, Fussface as well as Ingmar for Hype. Or for the Hypebeast. Let's see, who else do we have over here? 6'4", fully tattered. VZ, Limp Mule Rider, Cynic, and Dolondoro. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but that will happen for a few names. Over here, Stornam playing with Soda, Kjell, Vladen, and Alexander. Then we have over here the Young Danes with Yellow mixed in VSS Enjoyer 2 and Moland. For Loisin Rantain, we have Litu, Maus, Saidib, and Dunner. For the thirst traps, we have Good Vibes, Malmon Manila, Lithuanian Shame, and Kirin Ichiban. Some more shots by Fussface in the direction of Marv. If I'm not mistaken, it should be Fussface. And over here we have the Boast Gusters with Happy, Yola, Ariel, and Heavy. And for NWP, we have Renzaren, Nimzi, Shingen, and Berganda. Over here, oh, the first knock against Marv has been happening here. We am in trouble. Now has to watch out. Good thing up on the hill, Mom has his back. But he has to watch out because there is another team coming close. And that's over here. Late to party. The question is, will they really be late to party, hot and spicy, showy? It's not Lupus and run, Karen. Hopefully there's no Karen in the game, otherwise that name might be a program. One might have been spotted there by hot and spicy, looks like it. Question is, has Mom seen them? Alexander now with the first kill against Mouse. Dato with a knock against the Mayor. Flush confirmed as well. One of those kills happened over here. Down there, Mouse has been killed by Alexander. One of the first kills in the lobby. Over here, shots from Ariel in the direction of Fussface. See if we can find the other side as well. Check the map. Mom quite close over here to not Lupus. Question is, what can the other teammates of Late to Party do against him? It looks like Late to Party is retreating a bit. Mommy definitely has to watch out. Looks like there will be no fight in the near future. Dragon over here coming in. Might have the blue chip of the Mayor with him. Can we check his inventory? No, we can't. Fortunate. I might see if he's able to go for the rest. On top of the hill, we can see no slack. That means that rest might not be the best option for him at the moment. Still possible. Mids are quite close. I've already done a fourth drive quite close. Deeper into the circle. Mouse already coming back over here. Recall by his teammates. Question is, where will he go? Because he has no loot whatsoever. So, to the spot where his teammates are currently located. Question is, can you hear enough sound? I hope so. I hope I'm loud enough for you. That's the biggest question. Fortunately, up here in the air, we don't have that much sound. This should sound good. He's 6'4" Fully tattered. Question is, are they fully wretched at the moment? Because they are in the Italian and the double. Like, so that's their compound's second shift going into the southern part. Into the southern part of the map. Right, Cutie here, quite close to the Young Danes. Question is, do Moland, VSS Enjoyer 2, and Yellow know that he's there? Will this be a surprise? And will there be a surprise coming up from behind? Because on the minimap, we can see them advancing over there. The players from Next Gen Boomers. Close as well. I don't know. Kill. Nox kill. Normally I would love to go to that fight, but I'm still waiting for Craig Cutie to do something over here. Shots on the rotation there. Soda. Behind, I don't know. Gav quite close over here. Let's see. Yamu. And Jerry. Citron now killed by Mixon. Still waiting over here. I don't know, with another knock against Vladin this time. Over here. What knock? I don't know, knock by Alexander. So they're quite close to Marv, but Marv turns around with the knock against Alex. Trying to go for the car. This might be the chance for Zoda, who's, well, saying, alright, I'm gonna take the bike and drive away. Might not have been his best chance. Marv can hear him drive away. Him as well. Zoda stops. Says, alright. I'm gonna go into this little shack and play the silent game. In the back over here we have Craig Cutie and his teammates. They killed Moland and Yellow. That means the Young Danes lose 2 of their players. VSS Enjoyer 2 and Mixon still alive though. Question, where do they want to go? Oh, Scav with a nice knock against Yuri. Just barely got that knock in. Flush confirmed as well. Primal is shooting against the 6'4", full tatted. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they lost their front left tire, but they're still sending in the direction of Primal. Or at least they try to. With some shots in the direction of Novi. Unfortunately, he was too close to the ridge. Therefore, one of his shots did not hit the target. One more recall. 40 aimer there. You can see that the Holy Land Templar is trying to get to his teammates. Like I said, that should be phosphate. Circle shift, this time to the eastern part of the map. Good position over here for the teammates of Dimea, who still has not been recalled. Knock against it's not Lupus. He got some Amigos over here with the possible chance, depending on where Dimir got knocked. Forkman, unfortunately, gets knocked by Mixon. Not looking too good for him. Good seeing Pretty Boy Floyd is there on the job, going for the rest. Bit quite close as well, but Mixon says, all right, I'm going to send it. 8 in hand, that might be a good one. Oh, and that is a perfect. No, oh, unfortunate. Unfortunately, only hit the door frame, not the door itself. Second Nate better though. In the direction of Nixon. Hill now. Top of the hill, we can see Lithuanian Shame and Malmo Manila now coming in from the side. Has seen Mixin. Sees the VSS Enjoyer too there. Nice headshots. And Danner, Mouse, and Lito are eliminated by Hot and Spicy and Showy. So that means Lois and Rentain are the first team to be eliminated. Oh, another nice headshot against the VSS Enjoyer. And another one, and Lithuanian Shame with the knock against him. That just leaves Mixin. And he has no chance whatsoever to go for the rest there. So that means that the Young Danes down another teammate. Player left. And over here, you can see. Oh, there's a cool airdrop. TVS, unfortunate for its man, ETV. Here we have the High Beasts over here. We have Dragon's Kiss, top of the hill, and WP. Spotted by Jamu. Circle, this time a bit more central. You can see the 6'4" full catcher team loses Cynic over here against Primal. Berlin and Munki gets the kill. And has to watch out. Right behind him, he has no slack. And over here, we have... Oh, that's... We had the fight between... Oh, no! Between Late to Party, Dragon's Kiss, and NWP. Forest. Goes to Shingen. Camera knocked, and there comes another team over here. Holy smokes. This is Dash trying. Moon Forest now with the knock over here. Trying to get the flush in with the nade. The last man standing for Dragon's Kiss. And WP has been eliminated as well. Mise. Watch out here. Moon Forest trying to get them from behind. But Soda is there. And gets Moon Forest. Nosleg in trouble as well. Ikes are already eliminated. Mise on the shoulders of a Scav. Trying to get him to safety. Soda, the last man standing, 4-star and over here. Trying to push forwards. Trying to find maybe an inch of safety. Happy eliminated. Ghostgusters down a man as well. Can see Kirin Ichiban has been eliminated too. Pepper with some shots in the direction of Soda. Nice nade by Scaff. With a knock against Pretty Boy Floyd. Soda in trouble over here. Lose on Nate. That might hurt. That hurts if you run into it. Coffee quite close. The next gen boomers have been eliminated by Malmo, Manila, and Mixon. Stay with Soda. No slack. There's a possible kill there, but Soda does an awful lot of damage against Scav and Seta. Still, unfortunately, he is eliminated, and that's it for Storanam. Means no slack, still alive. Over here, we still have Thirst Traps with Lithuanian Shame and Kirin, who is back on his feet, but there's still 4 men left for them now. Omo Manila over here together with Good Vibes. And there I sat on Retired and Expired. Over here we still have Mixin, who has to move now. There's not much space left for him. He can only exit through here, and over here we have Ficho waiting for him. Or at least he could have waited for him. He did not. Both Gustus fighting Primal, fighting Triema. Heavy, fortunately, has to fall back into the blue. Still over here. Been knocked by Sata. Another push by the players from No Slack. That should be it for him. Both Gustus eliminated. Yola dies. He gets knocked as well. I don't know, over here. Bossface saying, alright, I'm gonna solo this for you. See if he's able to do this. Behind the rest of Team Hypebeast is coming close. And over here we still have Primal and Retired and Expired. In the middle of the circle though, we have Higos Amigos. Oh, and I see a Panzer. I see a Panzer, and I don't know, goes down. C4 play by Carpi. Gets a kill against, I don't know, gets a knock against Mommy, who gets killed by Scaff though. Stolen after that C4 play. Nonetheless, unfortunate. Easy. That was a great QT. Gets knocked against Badini Monkey. Mixin's still alive somehow. Trying to fight the blue though. These Good Vibes, goes for the spray, goes for the knock, and gets it. Goes for the kill as well before getting killed by Lithuanian Shane. I'm still fighting Retired and Expired, who are fighting against Malmo Manila as well. Oh, nice nade by Novi. Jagizi pushing forwards, gets knocked by Grey QT. Another nade. Another possible knock. Crossface now with a knock against Money. Oh, Craig gets knocked as well by Novi. Here down as well, man. I'm jinxing right here. Cast a curse in full effect. Only one player left for Retired and Expired. Oh, nice headshot against Novi. Crooks has to dodge back though. Down to 7 teams and he's eliminated. Novi does it again. Simon already in the compound. Marv pushed forward as well. Then we still have Bossface. Last but not least, for the Hypebeasts. But here we still have No Slack. With Mise awfully far in the field over here. Lithuanian Shame, while waiting for his chance to maybe get a kill in any direction. Malmo might not be as lucky if he's not falling back. Big gear over here in the loot drop. Primal says, alright, let's go this way. Let's fight from the outer part. They still have to wait though. Question is, do they know that Malmo is there? At the moment, the eastern part of the circle is held by the thirst traps. It's like holding the northern part, the southern part of the map. Circle shifts in favor of these three teams over here. Prima, Higos Amigos, and the High Beast. Primal still close to the edge of the circle. I mean, right over here, they are on the circle. Fortunately, they should be quite open for Lithuanian Chain there. We spotted what's coming in. The question is, what will Noslag do? Will they go for the position of Primal and the thirst traps, or will they go for the position close to the compound over here, and therefore position against Higos Amigos, Triema, and Phosphate? Money has seen Scarf. Helmet already almost destroyed. Malmo knocked by Phoenixy. Only Lithuanian Shame is still alive. Playing for the thirst traps. Push coming in from Primal. They heard that car. They know he's there somewhere. Like pushing forwards as well. I have seen him, but he saw them first. It remains for him. We say now from this side. The spray from the P90, nade in hand. That should be it. 1 HP remained for... Oh, that nade goes too far. Bouncing down that hill. Forwards by Primal. Phosphate has to move as well. No, he didn't. Crouching forwards, using the wall to his advantage. As Higos Amigos has to move too. Circle shift. This time a bit more central. Good position for Noslag. They're trying to hold the edge over here. Biggest question is, will Higos Amigos go for Phosphate's position? Or will they face off against Triema first? Ivio with the DBS in hand. Loretto, though. Correct. So they know that Triema is there after Simon shots. Losing tires and losing health as well. Gets tagged a bit there by Marv. Oh no, it's not Marv. Someone else. Most likely someone from Primal. Lithuanian Shave crawling... Lithuanian Shame crawling forwards. Question is, will he be seen by Primal? I mean, theoretically, if they watch that direction, they might be able to see him crawling. And stand to open. Scope in his direction. Crawling, you know that. And they are pushing for it. The snake over here. Avio finds Holy Land Templar. That means Phosphate is eliminated over here for his team on rank 6. DBS does its dirty deed on the roof. We have Kraken and Manic. Oh, Kraken gets knocked by Phoenixy. I'm in the Morph over here. Waiting for that chance. Molly coming out by Avio, and that is perfect. Hitting Simon there. Off has to move as well. Blue Zone does an awful lot of damage now. Primal. No slack. Who will get the chicken dinner? Dwayne and Shame has the upper hand in the fight against Primal or not. Turns around and therefore gets eliminated on ring 5. Very unfortunate. Now the fight over here. Everybody fighting everybody. Money goes down against the blue, and that means he goes out on rank number 4. Mise and Sata. Berlin and Monkey. Phoenixy, Summit, and Marv. 3 against 2 against 2. Numbers in favor of Primal. At least momentarily. Gav had a good position there. Simon with the Molly against Phoenixy. Good for them. Now it's a 1 against 1. Sata versus Simon. And Sata has cover. Simon not so much, but he has a flash. Sata peeks the right side, and that's it. GG, well played. Winner chicken dinner. No slack, not slacking in this lobby with 15 kills and 2,292 damage, as well as 9 assists. We're gonna hop over for a quick break before we will return with match number 2. And we are back with the updated leaderboard. No Slack taking home the lead with 25 points. Then we have 13 each for Triema and Primal. 6 points for Higos Amigos. 5 each for 4 teams. The Thirst Traps, Retired and Expired, the Young Danes and NWP. 4 points for Storenarm and Late to Party. 3 for the Hypebeasts. 2 for the Boastgusters. And 1 each for 6 for Fully Tattered and Dragon's Kiss, as well as 0 points so far for the Next Gen Boomers and Lois in Rentain. We're gonna hop over for match number 2 now, because as you can see, our plane has taken over already. Plane path quite similar to match number 1, but this time we'll start to the left of Partona, not end there, and not to the right, and obviously not end there. And as you can see, the first team to drop out is the team in orange, Dragon's Kiss, followed by Next Gen Boomers. Then we have No Slack and Late to Party. Following them, we have Higos Amigos. After them, Retired and Expired and Triema, as well as NWP and the High Beasts and Primal. Then 6-4 Fully Tattered, as well as the Boastgusters, Storenarm. Still have a few teams left over here. The Young Danes, Thirst Traps, and obviously Lois in Rentain. I hope I'll pronounce that name at least somewhat right, because, well, I'm not Nordish. I'm German, so I don't know, but I'll try my best. All right, let's see what has our map and plane pass in store for us. So far, nobody really extremely close to each other. We have Mixon and Alexander over here. We have Novi quite close to Soda. That might be a hot drop for a car. Soda going for the building. Novi says, all right, I'm going to take the car. And over here, we have a fight between Alexander and Mixon. And Mixon is eliminated early after just barely 2 minutes. Alexander gets the first kill for Storenarm. Question is, what will the other players of the Young Danes do now? Yellow in trouble, maybe as well. So over here, we still have the Thirst Traps. Kirin and Good Vibe, though, going for a little rotation thing. All right, well, we're gonna try to go to our usual loot spot in Oasis. We just wanted to get the cars. Yellow already rotating. Moland. All right, I'm gonna check for more weapons and utilities and stuff before we do anything, guys. Not gonna, well, crash into stuff. Stand over here with the car. Alright. He's angry. He is angry. He wants to destroy the car with a blue chip in it. And therefore, really eliminate. Mix in there. That should be it. It's not fine. It's not nice. But with this, Mixin unfortunately has been fully eliminated from the game. No chance for the Young Danes to get him back. That's something I would like PUBG to fix, though, by maybe dropping the blue chip out of the car. Let's see. Here we see 6-4 Fully Tattered and the High Beast moving forwards. Circle shifted position for the High Beast, for NWP, for the Boastgusters. 6-4 Fully Tattered, and we can see some shots by Rinsarin in the direction of Phosphate. Not for long, though. Seem to move up our Triema. Dragon's Kiss says, alright, let's move over Partona. The question is, will they, or do they have... Well, we had Aaron. I did not click at him, I clicked at Fury. Question is, do they have an emergency pickup? Means they're trying to fly in from there. Higos Amigos has one. This is one of the new machines for boosters. Where is he? There. There it is. Dimea now back in the game. The last game, he was eliminated quite early. His teammates didn't get him back. Therefore, he had to sit out. In the end, they still got 5th place, if I'm correct. Right. Yeah. Dragon, Avio. It's money going for their little air right over here. You can see the emergency pickup picking them up, carrying them to the circle. Same goes over here for Dragon's Kiss. Like I suspected, they also have one of those emergency pickups. Might get them to the top of the hill over here where we currently have Phosphase. Question is, how did he get there? Likely with an emergency pickup as well, because I don't see a car or bike over here. He's a second option to get up there. Space can see the Haley advancing. Means he might get neighbors. Still can land over here though. Field. Question is, where do you want to go? From up here, they could maybe see us. Or not. Dimea most likely will die. More coming to the aid of us. Right direction of Dimea. And we can see some mortar shots. Dragon in trouble. Did open his chute too early. WP with possibilities as well. There we go. Just wondering why the shots are not working. Dragon down to 5 HP and gets killed by Yol. Unfortunate for him. Killed in midair. Trying to land in safety. You may be in trouble as well now because he's just stuck here behind his little shield with his little ducky helmet. Very unfortunate for him. The other two Higos Amigos landed over here. Ani and Ivio. Not the usual team Dragon and Dimea play with. This one is a mixed team. Deep over here on top of the hill, shooting in the direction of Dragon's Kiss. Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot someone down out of the air. They might try to land over here. Or not. Oh. Gotta correct myself. 2 of them are Yamu and Pitahaya over here. Down there we have Yuri and Moonforest. Ariel and Avi for the Boast Gustus over here. The question is where the 4th mate. He did not make it to the lobby, it seems. They're only playing with 3 man. Nice knock by Craig Cutie over here against Pretty Boy Floyd, and he's in trouble. Gets killed by Cray. Go quite close as well. The fight between retired and expired and the new gen boomers. Next gen boomers. With Portman, Pretty Boy Floyd and Zetron. More shots by Cray. No hits though. What the map has in store for us. That's a fight out of the blue. Over here, Moland is trying to get away together with VSS Enjoyer from the advancing team of Thirst Traps. if they are able to, or if they will lose tires and then life. Looks like they are safe for now. Circle shift. Come in a few seconds. So far, not looking too bad for the teams in the middle. And over here, we have mortar shots by Ariel in the direction of Phosphate and Ingmar. That wasn't too bad. A bit too short. Thought I heard a second one. Didn't, seems. Yeah, moved up the hill. Saw another kill. Some of the search traps lose to player search. Certainly, the next shift is in favor of the teams in the north of the map. Primal quite close now to Moland and his teammates from the Young Danes are only allowed to play with 3 men from now. At least in this match. Now with the Offen Flush against Shingen. Coming on from the Boastgasters and on top of the hill from Frostface and Ingmar are moving forwards. Alright, I'm gonna check out this hill here. That's an interesting hill you have here. And I'll park there, but I mean that's definitely not good for the axle. But well, I'll tell you that. Cross face. Oh. Ah, glitching down here. What can he do from this position against NWP? And Gray eliminated by Jamu. Justice with some more shots over here. We have a new fight coming in. Primal versus Storinam Soda. Kill and Alexander knocked already. Letting though with the rest comes in from behind. That's next knock. Soda's last man standing. Smoking as much as he can. Oh, and that nade. Easy, not using that nade. That would have been huge. And that's it. Primal eliminated on the airfield. Primal eliminating Storinam on the airfield. Therefore, we're down to 15 teams. First team to be eliminated this round. Let's see what Retired and Expired can do against the players from Dragon's Kiss. First, quite close here to Theracrux and Fico. The last 2 remaining players. Scouting Church Tower. Circle shifts against them though. Pitaya and Yamu still in the circle. Teammates cannot say the same though. Have a good vantage point. Good vision in the direction of Retired and Expired now. No real chance for Fico and Theracrux to get away there. I mean, theoretically, if you do it right, Theracrux could jump out here, glide down here, and would not be visible for Yamu anymore. Hidaya, but still the long game. Ooh, and what a nade by Yuri. Picking now the last man standing. That was a great name. We did catch it. Even if we didn't catch it from the vision of Ficho, of Yuri, at least thought from his teammates' POV. Of course, now pushing forwards, waiting for Yuri. Now they try to go for the elimination. Unfortunately for them, Crooks is already out of the door, but still found by Moonforest. And that leaves Ficho as the last man standing. Question is, how long will Yuri and Moonforest take to find him? His latest point for him to move when the circle hits. Well, we do have another mortar shot coming in by Ariel. This one in the direction of Sata and Scav, a bit too far. Still nice try though. Just staying in the blue. Says, alright, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna heal. Stay here. I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Let him now with the knock against Nimsy. Gets eliminated as well. Should be from up here. Yeah. Ranting. Oh, nice attack against him by Pitaya. Good vibes with a knock against Sadron. That happened over there. Still out in the blue though. Can see pretty boy Floyd. And Forkman getting knocked out by Berlin Monkey. It's at least one kill. Trying to get Forkman. Oh. Unfortunately for him, Fork is out of the blue. And that nade might be good enough though. Or not. Unfortunate. Fork will die in the blue. We're getting killed by them. Forkman eliminating himself. Can say it like that. Still have primal push from the young Danes. As you can see. Wickle and Fable done. The huge feature using the airdrop. The question is, will he remain alive? No. Ingmar. From over here. The kill against him. That means retired and expired are expired for this match. Ranking number 15 for them. Dennis says, alright, I'm gonna do the German part of the match. I'm gonna disable some tires. They are tired. Sorry for that. So with some shots, I exit with a knock against Heavy, Sidey with a knock against Pitaya. This is not looking good for the Boastcasters. Yola and Ariel, the last two remaining players, are getting eliminated over here. Ariel might die. Brigander facing off against him. Blues on Nate. Other Blues on Nate. Wrong direction though. So Straps eliminated before them on rank 14. Really in trouble. He still has a C4 though, and now from above it's Renzarin taking on the kill for NWP. Just Amigos facing off against No Slack. Yeah, had seen Iaxi. Shots coming in from behind. It's Mise. Saying Mise. Mise Dimea. Yeah, eliminated again. Just leaves Money and IVO. The Greg shut out the air. Center knocked by Yuri. Mise gets knocked by Avio. We saw the helmet flying away. Question is, will they get the kill though? Avio knocked by the blue. This just his money. Or is knocked by the blue as well. Now we see more and more players getting knocked by the blue. Avio at least gets the kill against Mise. Against Kiss eliminated on rank 11 after Yamu dies to the blue. Already in phase 5. No BRDMs left. There should be BRDMs somewhere. And Zarin with some shots against Mani. And he gets eliminated as well. Higos Amigos out on rank 10. Olsata, Scaff, and Iexa are still alive. Or no slack. Question is, will they be slacking this time? Or what's it spicy? I'm not quite sure if he hasn't seen Shoei and Ron Karen. Oh no, oh, that teammate does not see them. Knows about that. Huh? Looks like pushing forwards. Nice headshot over here. Nice tag by Scaff against Hot and Spicy. That sounded like a bolty. Over here, High Beast quite close, too late to the party. Over here, we still have Triema. Still waiting for his chance. Cross face, with a knock against Shoei. Coffee with a knock against Not Lupus. Karen, run, Karen, run! 1 HP remains. 3 HP now, though, with the boost. And Fast Face does it again. Another knock for him. Ingmar has to watch out. He did move. Not staying in position to fight against Triema. And pushing forwards. Careful. Careful. Running in his direction. Has seen him! But Ingmar is the one getting the headshot. Yeah, with a knock against Berganda, and Renzarin is eliminated as well. They did move forwards, but Scaff for no slack. The kill. And over here we can see a beautiful fort built by no slack. The question is, how long will they be able to keep this? How long will it take? Police in Rentain. We eliminated over here. Spicy with the knock against Scaff. Falling back already. Buff him, he still has the high beast. Mouse, Side Heap, and Leto are eliminated now. Over here, still Tiema. And over here, we have a fight between 6'4", fully tattered, and Primal. Here's he, the last man standing for Primal. Pushing forward and gets eliminated by Cynic. Gets all 3 of them. Well played. Well, Fastface gets another knock in. Next team coming in. 6'4", fully tattered, in trouble. I mean, they're still complete. Still all 4 players remain. But they have to face off against Gamer now. Marv with a nice nade against Limp Mule Rider. With a nade as well. Just waiting, holding the angle. They are using the cars to their advantage. Nice boost on Nate. Scaff with the knock against Garpy. Actually knocked by Phosphate though. Cynic gets a knock against I don't know. Flash coming out. Flash. 4 teams remain after No Slack has been eliminated. On rank 5. Another knock by Cynic. And now he's in trouble. Gets knocked by Marv. and eliminated by Mommy. Now he go for the race. So still 4 players remain for Ingmar. Maybe Ingmar now with a knock against VSS Enjoyer. Leaves us with 4 teams. 2 players left for 6'4". 2 players left for the High Beast. 2.5 for the Young Danes. And last but not least, Ingmar with 4 as well. Let's see what the High Beasts are up to. Oh, Ingmar gets floored by Moland, who instantly gets knocked by Duffy. Hold the shield to their advantage. Should have gotten the car as well, though. He with the knock against Yellow. This is not looking good for the Young Danes. VSS Enjoyer 2 with the VSS in hand. Oh, I need to update the leaderboard. Good position for the Young Danes, though. The question is, will they be able to hold this position? You can see the High Beasts still have a Mirado. I could just try to breach in around here. Oh, that would be critical for the Young Danes. Nice shots in the direction of Duffy. On the other hand as well, as the 6'4" fully tatted team are still in the circle. Let's see what the High Beasts are up to. Just crashing in there. Well, perfectly land on the nade by Moland. Well played. Well played. Mortar fire. Means the Young Danes will lose. How did VSS Enjoy not get knocked while running so close to the almost blown up car? Please enlighten me. Oh, on top on the roof. Means there are still 3 teams left. The 6'4" fully tat team with 4 kills. And we have 2 for the Young Danes. Last but not least, 3 for Ingmar. Oh no, 3 for 6'4". So 2 times 3, 1 times 2 kills. That's not that many kills for those 3 teams. But still. If we find an interesting point of view, but so far it's not looking like we will see. I wanted to see like we'll see any knocks, but VSS Enjoyer says, man, I'm gonna show you a different point of view there. Nice nade there. A bit too short, the third one. You know, with a knock against Mommy. Someone has to move as well. Still all 4 players left for Ingmar. Circle shift in favor of the Young Danes again, though. Phase 8 means phase 9 most likely will end around here-ish. That's not the right leaderboard, that one. Some more shots in the direction of 6'4". I need to move first. Circle's pressuring them a bit. They still have a bit of cover over here. That should be good for them. They can play over here. Circle center is in favor of the young Danes. Alondra knock. Yes, man, I'm gonna go for the wrath. And that nade. There's trouble is on the way. Only a bit too short. Next nade. It's over there. Throw back on his feet. Not looking too good for 6'4", fully tattered. More walls coming out. I don't know, pushing forwards against Moland. That nade bounced off of the window. So nade in the direction of, I don't know. Still stays. The blue donate. Donate. Still 8 damage. Maybe with a knock against Mommy. Alondra knocked as well and gets killed. Yes, that's Enjoyer with the kill though. Last but not least, for 6'4". Has seen Marv. Pushes forwards, not seeing much. I did blue though. Trouble. Zone pushing. Drones behind the barricade. That should be it though, yeah. Moland gets the kill. We can see. Over here, yellow gets knocked. Nice idea. Fortunately, the execution was not good. VSS Joy gets knocked too, and that just leaves one, which is Moland, and he gets eliminated as well. GG. Well played. Would have won a chicken dinner for Triema with 6 kills. More though by the Hypebeast was 8. Still, most damage by Triema was 1,700 and Hypebeast was 5 assists. We're gonna hop over for a quick break and then we'll return with match number 3. And we are back with the updated leaderboard. No Slack still in the lead with 35 points. Then we have 29 for Triema, 22 for Primal, 16 for the Young Danes, 15 for Hypebeast, 10 for 6 for Fully Tatted, 8 for NWP, and 7 for Higos Amigos in the top of the leaderboard. In the second half, we have Late to Party as well with 7 points, 6 points 4 times now with the Thirst Traps, Lois in Rantain, Retired and Expired, Dragon's Kiss. Then we have 5 points for Storanam, Boastgasters with 3, and the Next Gen Boomers with 2. And with that, we'll hop over to match number 3. As you can see, the first teams have already jumped out of the plane. I'm still trying to catch it. There we go. Primal and the Next Gen Boomers late to party. Still a bit late to the party as well. The Boastgasters, Triema, No Slack, Lois in Rentain. Still not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. Then we have 6'4", Stornam, the Hypebeast, NWP. After them, Retired and Expired. Last but not least, we still have 2 to 3 teams. Higos Amigos, and last but not least, a Dragon's Kiss in the plane. Let's see if we have an hot drop over there somewhere. There might be one between Scaff and Jagezi over here. Aside from that, it's not looking like we have any. He's already on part as well. Run Karen and Shoei quite close to, I don't know. Run Karen says, alright, let's shoot in the direction of Mise. Circle shifts in favor of Black. Same goes for Primal. Late to party. This time they're not late to the party, or at least not late to the circle. And Triema, as well as both guests over here in the north of the circle. Same goes kind of for 6'4" Fully Tatted. They can play this little bridge over here, which will be in their favor. Prohibiting teams which are staying on the island, like Lucian Rentain and over here Dragon's Kiss, to advance to the circle, depending on where they want to move. Hypebeast most likely would love to get over this bridge into the circle, but will not try that because they know that the lineup from Suriname is close there. Therefore, we'll either try to go over the destroyed bridge or try the other bridge over here in the western part of the map, or maybe use an emergency pickup. But I guess the chance that they will try to use this bridge first is quite small. But we'll see where Holy Templar, Holy Templar and Doffy want to go now. Already on the bike. Looks like they will go for Palace first. Get some more loot. That's already forwards at least. We see already in the center of the circle in this position over here. This little compound. That's an awful compound to breach. Because it's good to protect, because you only can breach it if you have cars. If you are on foot, it's a freaking nightmare to try to get into the compound, because as you can see, there's a lot of open area. Even though you still have trees, I consider this open area because you don't really have any good points where you are not being able to see. Even if you're left with one player, you can still try to hold this compound. Therefore, like I said, this compound is quite good to hold, especially with such a strong lineup as No Slack. Well, and as I said, the Hypebeasts are going for the broken bridge. or in the direction of the broken bridge, and that might be in favor of them. There is already checking out if he can see someone over there. Like they want to go with this bridge for now. Let it go over here. All right, I'm in my little shack here. I'm safe. Nobody's trying to hurt me. Hopefully. Looks good so far. Moving up here, hot and spicy with some shots in the direction from of the young dates. Getting hit by the young Danes as well, though. So it's not a trait. So far, it still looks kind of quiet. So we do have a red zone close to the boastcasters. They have to watch out that they don't lose their cars. Like this one over here. Still waiting for the day when bridges are destroyable. 1c4 to a pillar. Pulls down. Good thing would be if the asphalt would not be crumbling down, but rather from the C4 would build up, so you can use it as ramps. So you still have a chance to move over it. But yeah, that's something for future crafting, if they are even willing to do something like that. Oh, looks interesting. Almo Manila, quite close to mixing over here. Now close to the tree. Push forwards. Spotted by Malmo. Oh, cannot see me hand in hand. That's not good for him. Spray coming out. 1 HP remains. And he goes for the ego peak. He's coming in, and that's it for him. Yellow still trying his best and gets a knock against Malmo. Lithuanian shame, so still with 3 shots, and he's going for the race. He's quite fast in comparison to Yellow. But Moland and VSS Enjoyer 2 are coming to their aid. Malmo gets the kill against Mixon. Some help from a different team, though. Enjoyer 2 has the chance to spray, but decides against it. Same cannot be said for Pretty Boy Floyd with some shots in the direction of Gregan. And Timea is eliminated, if I saw that correctly. Was shot out of the air again. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. This time they got his blue chip. That should be a kill for Primal, I guess. Nope. What's it there? Next gen boomers. Also did. Oh, Paracrix. Alright. That was a kill for retired expired. Circle shifts in a few seconds. You can see 12 to be precise. Teams are moving. There are still some in the blue. With Lysin Rentain. And take some more. This will take a while to get used to that name. Karen with some shots in the direction of the Surge traps. Simon might find Duffy. Or Fussface. Ingmar in trouble! Still has a nade though. Not willing to risk it. Fight against the High Beast. Will they fight it or will they leave it? First Gastus moving, getting shot at by thirst traps. You can see a 6'4" fully tatted. Going for the little travel extravaganza. Searching for a spot and searching for the spot. From no slack. Not quite sure if this is in their favor, because the Wanderer has been eliminated. Shot out of the air. Same happened to Demir earlier. I doubt that 6'4" will be able to get him back. Especially without cars. This is a hill without cars. And, well, the only chance they have to get him back... I'm not even quite sure where he was. What he is. Around here-ish. But yeah, that will be an awful... Yep. Awful event. Awful... I'm still missing the word, man. It will be hard to get him back. Well, we'll stay with that. 2-2 split by no slack. For QT with the shots in the direction of 6'4". Oh, nice tech against Limp Mule Rider. Even though it only did 9 damage. We can see Latu Party moving down the hill. Back their little compound. It has been pulled back. It's like here somewhere. I need to move though. Circle shifted to the southwestern part of the map. And that's good for 6'4" and Dragon's Kiss. Everybody else still has to move. And with that circle, a chance. Oh, this spot still open. That's a huge no-no from the teams. See with the chance. Both Gustus in trouble. Goal eliminated by Jamu. Happy, Heavy, and Ariel over here. You can see Late to Party already moving. Craig QT with some shots in the direction of Heavy. Easy made it. Easy made it. This compound. middle of the circle. Looks like, theoretically, I would have said our end circle would be around here somewhere, but possible. He's quite close here to Cray and Robin. Sophie gets knocked though by Cray. He gets knocked by Holding and Templar. Boss face with a knock. Darkrooks and Fischer not quite close. Happy gets the flush against Cray though. Stolen from the High Beast. Sophie eliminated as well by Happy. Where did they come from? Eight, not good. Face, rolling forwards. Get a star to safety if you go down there. This is spray. They still need to get Robin back. So get the knock against Carpy. Mara with an 8 in hand. Not using it though. He did use it, and it was a good one. Fortunately, it only did enough damage to hit. Carpy eliminated by Fischer now. Boss face moving forwards. Says I at least want to go for the blue chip. Go for the rest, maybe. Parameing Mar. At the moment, everybody's dying anywhere. Young Danes fighting against those in Rentine. And over here for NWP. Still have the High Beast versus Retired and Expired. And the Boastcasters have been eliminated first. Kieran with the kill against Heavy. Therefore, Thirst Traps taken out. The Boastcasters. Circle shift again. Southwestern-ish. A bit more to the south than to the west. Baines with Mixon and Roland still left. The only two survivors. Sidey quite close to them. Not shooting, not willing to risk his position. And over here we have good vibes with a spray. Get the first knock in and gets knocked by the second one. But Mixon is eliminated by Malmo Manila. Therefore the Thirst Traps eliminate another team. And we'll be going for the rest on good vibes. I see some more airdrops coming down. Next Gen Boomers facing off against Higos Amigos. A knock against Avio. Kill has been confirmed. Well, as well as the kill against Saturn. Portman eliminated as well, which just leaves Strit and Pretty Boy Floyd, and they are eliminated by a nade by Marnie. Means Higos Amigos get 3 kills. And another better position on the leaderboard for now. Primal facing off against Retired and Expired, it seems. While Hypebeasts are left with 2 players standing, which are Crossface and Ingmar. Easy. Ovi left for Primal. Together with Berlin Monkey, who's still in the blue. Over here we have Cynic with some shots in the direction of Bise. Go with the knock against Berlin. Pico knocked by Vinici, gets eliminated as well. Now it's just Robin who tries to spray, but Chagazi with the M249 gets the kill for Primal and gets knocked by not Lupus. Like, Dr. House will say, it is not Lupus. In case it might be Lupus. Novi knocked. Nate coming in. Dragon's Kiss. Taking that kill against him. On the other side, now the kill by Ingmar against Fugazi. And now it's only Winixie here for Primal. Not sure where to go. Finds Fury, and Fury is stronger though and faster. 4 HP remain for him, but he's able to eliminate him. But he most likely might die against the car. No. Lucky you, man. Fuck you. But still, Phosphate is behind him. Has seen Moon for it. Has seen Jamu. Goes for the spray and goes down. Knocked by Ingmar though, and that's it. Hot and Spicy and Ingmar take out Dragon's Kiss on rank 11. Ingmar, the last man standing for the high piece, has seen Malmo Manila. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. It's not Lupus with the spray against Ingmar. Hot and Spicy has an angle as well. Another spray and that's it. It wasn't Lupus, but it's Lupus. Sadeep gets a kill against Marnie, and that means Higos Amigos are out on rank number 9. Fortunately, just barely scratching the top 8 for placement points. Means we still have left NWP, Lacin Rentin, Soda, last man standing most likely, Forstor and Am over here with the Panzer in hand. Maybe waiting for Shingen to advance. Might just run him over. Oh, nice Nate. Bit too far. Still a nice bait by Soda, who still has the flash in hand. Oh, and Soda with the Panzer takes a kill against Shingen and another point at Forstor and Am. Second kill for them. Trema left with 3 if I see that correctly. 3 players as well for 6'4", fully tattered. Then we have Noselag with 4. Late to the party left with 1, which is hot and spicy because it's not Lupus eliminated by Scaff. I guess hot and spicy is not quite sure where to go. Driving around in circles. And Soda eliminated by Nimsy. Suriname, unfortunately, eliminated on rank. Still quite close to the blue. We have the Sir Straps. They need to make a move. Side deep over here as last man standing for Lacin Rentain. We have 6'4", fully tattered. Compound I talked about. That last a bit of cover. The recall system has been blocked, and now let's see where the Surf Traps are moving. A good move. Is what will hot and spicy do? Might have seen good vibes there. Nice nade. Another one. Hot and spicy eliminated by the nade from IXA. Good for the surge traps, but behind them they still have side deep. 6 teams left alive. Side deep as last man standing for Lucy and Rentain. And we have 3 players left standing for the thirst traps. 4 for no slack. 3 for Triema. 2 for NWP and 3 as well for 6'4". Fully tat. There was a knock against Simon. Happened over here. Then will be eliminated most likely. So he's trying to find the smokes. And we're moving forwards. Nick now with a knock against Mise. The smoke coming out by Mom. Gets tagged hard. Gets into the UAZ. Nice shots by Slack. That's the right idea. They are not in the circle anymore, though. Side deep. And small Manila. Oh, it could be good. Dates could be good, but are a bit too long. That blue grenade will hit him, though. Oh, side deep. Unfortunately, not able to crawl that last centimeter there. Good vibes with the kill against him. And we can see some Panzer action over here. Perfect. Mise does the same we saw earlier by Soda. Leads eliminates Stream out with the Panzer. We're down to 4 teams. 2 men left for the thirst traps and 4 NWP. 3 man for no slack and 6 feet for fully tattered. In the direction of Kirin. Those are nades as well. And Nimby with a knock. Question is, will he be? Yeah, he will get the kill. That blue nade will kill Kirin. The question now. Oh no. I'll kill him. Well, NWP has to move. No slack now with the best position in the circle. Yeah, waiting for good vibes. Trying to repair his shield. Smoke another chance. Gav with an A. That might be a good one. Could be a good one. That's perfect. Right on point. Scav with the kill against good vibes. Nimza gets a kill against Kirin Ichiban though. WP with a move. They needed to move forwards. Ganda with Molly. I'm not quite sure what he tried to Molly there. Limpio Rider. Oh. Unfortunately, Mule Rider eliminated. Gets the kill against VZ. And Nimsy still are alive. Phoenix, the last man standing for 6'4", fully tattered. Most likely will win this. And I hear a C4. Let me say. Hold on. Still waiting for his chance. Nimsy eliminated. Cynic or Bargander. Who will get the last kill here? And it's Cynic! Getting kill number 2 for 6'4", fully tattered, and he will die to the blue. And that's it. GG, well played. Would have been a chicken dinner. No Slack does it again, this time with 10 kills only in hyphens. 2,451.98 damage and 10 assists as well. That means they will stay on the top of the leaderboard. With how much difference? We'll see after a short break and before match number 4. See you soon. And here we are back with the updated leaderboard. Like I said, no slack, still in the lead with 55 points. Then we have Triema with 37, 24 for Primal, 19 for the Thirst Traps, 1 point less for 6'4" fully tatted and the Hype Beasts, as well as NWP. And last but not least in the upper half, we have the Young Danes with 17. In the second half of the leaderboard, we have Late to Party and Dragon's Kiss, each with 12 points. Higos, Amigos, and Lois and Rentain with each 10 points on rank 11 and 12. 9 points for Retired and Expired. 8 points for Storanam. 7 for the Most Gustus. And last but not least, Next Gen Boomers with 4 points. So, let's hop over and enjoy match number 4. Means I still have to change this because I forgot it. Nonetheless, we are means you can see illustrious places like Tin Long Garden over here. And all the way over there, we have the first teams dropping out with the Boast Gustus, Late to Party, and Higos Amigos. Following them, we have the Young Danes and Thirst Traps, as well as Hype Beasts and a WP. Another one from Higos Amigos. Dragging a bit too late here. Then we have Triema, Next Gen Boomers, and Storanam. Well, 6'4", fully tatted. Then we have No Slack and Loisin Rentain, as well as Primal, and last but not least, a Dragon's Kiss and Sideep. A bit too late as well. So, nonetheless, we might have a slight... Oh, Craig did steal the car. Pico. Just barely made it to the car. Ariel tried to run him over there. He still stays alive, though. Our circle shift to the north. That's a hard shift. And that means all the teams which dropped out early, like Higos Amigos, like like the Boast Gustus, like Retired and Expired, Dragon's still moving to the direction of his teammates, like Late to Party, like the Young Danes, like Hype Beast, like the Thirst Traps, like NWP, like the lineup from Next Gen Boomers and Triema are not in the circle. Same goes for Dragon Kiss and Loisin Rentain. That means they still have to move to the circle. Dragon quite close to Ariel. They have the nade in hand already. Question is, will he go for the hunt? Oh, that's not where I want to go. Still? He only has a nade, a level 2 vest and a level 2 helmet, so I'm not quite sure what he would use to hunt. So most likely he's trying to get to his teammates. You can see we already have our first emergency pickup pulled. Where is it? Hello? Oh, okay. Pulled by Retired and Expired. Okay, alright, let's go first. Let's go first. We want to be the first to use an emergency pickup. We want to be the first coming to the circle. Robin just barely not making it over here. Whee! And they are the first to move. First team to rotate already. Well, maybe second after Storanam, but Storanam was already. So I'm gonna count this as the first team to move, which was fully out of the circle. The Vladen and his teammates on the move. Going for this little compound. The question is, where will Retired and Expired go? You can see 6'4", fully tattered, already on the move as well. Same goes for Triema. Who are the first team which was not in the circle to arrive in the circle. Tata expired will be second. Question is, will they choose a spot? Well, they already have a team. Like starting down below them. Or a different spot. Like this one. That would be a nice spot. I mean, theoretically, that spot from no slack would be the best spot. It could also be the worst spot. This spot would also be nice. So let's see where they will be going. Airplane. Just did it drop or didn't it drop yet? Oh, there it is. Hello, airdrop. Airdrop. Titan expired, still on the move. This compound below them would be interesting. 6'4" fully tattered. Ooh, Chugisi might find possible victim. Or not. Shooting way too early. Otherwise he might have gotten a kill. Right over here. Well, he might have found some water, I guess. Just barely making it around the little lake. Quite sure where to go, it seems. I mean, it's time for Vinixi to maybe find the kill against him. And he stops. And that might be his most valuable lesson for today and his biggest error. Don't just stop in the open if you have a bike. Either crash the compound or check your surroundings more. If you drive around too much with a bike, you will be found. You definitely will be found. Chigisi in trouble, gets hit by his teammates from 6'4", fully tattered. They're trying to rescue him. Doro, Lizzie, and Cynic. Oops. Monkey coming in as well. And that might be a good one. A bit more to the right, but it's still good against VZ. Oh, that molly's not good. That molly's a bit too late. And you're right, knocked again by Vinixi. Bellini Monkey knocked by VZ, who just dropped out of the bus and said, alright, I'm gonna wait here for the opponents to arrive. 8 against him by Vinixi. Avi and Jolle with the kill against Dolandoro. Well, and that might be it. Cynic gets the knock heavy with the kill against Cynic, though. Over here, we see Jokizi being eliminated by Renzarin. That means we only have 1.5 players left for 6'4". The Muradu will be back on his feet shortly by Vizi, though. Going for the race. We over here, top of the hill, we have Triema. Those traps going for the emergency pickup as well. Question is, where do they want to go? North, we have the fight between Dragon's Kiss. Players from next gen boomers. Cubs are going for a position in the north. Almost going for the car. Limp has seen VZ. Nice shots against him. Fortunately, not able to get the kill. Oh, nice headshot. And Momu with the knock. This means Limp Mule Rider has to run. Question is, will he be willing to run? Circle shifts in favor of No Slack, Dornam, and Lysin Rentain. Still hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Nice bit. First trap facing off against the next gen boomers. Some shots. Bit. Pretty both Floyd. Last two men standing. Nice nade against Street. By Kieran. This just leaves Floyd. He's a pretty boy. Good vibes pushing forwards, gets knocked. No chance for him. Floyd going for the flush. And that nade by Momo just lands right on top of him. And that's it. Next Gen Boomers eliminated on rank 16. Moving forwards. Push against NWP. Teams. Still waiting for their emergency pickup. Doubt that. I don't know, it's fast enough. If he's able to spray someone out of the air, it's looking not too shabby. But unfortunately for them, NWP gets away, but just barely. Yeah, well. They didn't get as much damage as I thought they would have gotten. Renzaren down to half, Nimsy down to 3/4. Back over here. Thirst traps against Dragon's Kiss. Currently the last man standing will try to get away there. Unfortunately, Dragon's Kiss knows where he's at currently. Peter higher in the air. Some shots. I don't know, with the knock against Happy. Flushed by Marv. Very quite close to him though. We'll dodge away there. Fire losing his glider. It still had gas, man. What did you need to destroy it? Circle shifts again in favor of Doranam and Lysin Rentain. The Mule Rider still waiting for his chance to do something. And him, he still has the Boast Gustus. In front of him, he still has IDK. Pushing forward in the direction of the Boast Gustus. The blue nade in the direction of Heavy, a bit too far to the right. Limp has been spotted. HP remains. Shots by Mommy. Moonforest With some hits as well now. Unfortunately, not able to get that kill. Marv gets stacked by Heavy. With a kill against Dragon. Avio with the rest on its money and Timea. Shots by NWP. This is not looking good for Higos Amigos, but even less so for Primal. Or is it? Run Karen the last man? Or is the last Karen standing? Or last to party. And a late to party eliminated just barely before Vinixie is eliminated by Soda from Storinam. Money goes down. Made a bit too short by No Slack. Avio and Timea now the last two men standing for Higos Amigos. Down with the knock against Ingmar, where Kjell gets a kill against Mani. Ingmar gets eliminated by Simon. No chance for the Higos Amigos. Vladen with the knock against Avio. Or should be more. Yeah. I'm not able to get out of this. Hello. Game. Thank you. Wasn't able to get out of that kill. Higos Amigos eliminated on ring 12, unfortunately. Looks like with a 2-2 split. Or it was a 2-2 split. We can see that one of them needed to get rizzed. Derek Crooks knocked through falling. Greg Q2 with a knock against Renzar. Where did that happen? Over here. Yanda gets a kill against Derek Crooks now, though. I'll correct myself over here. Robin eliminated. Greg Q2 and Ficho, the last two remaining players, are 4 retired and expired. And knock against Heavy. Still confirmed for Soranam as well. And goes down against Kirnichiban. That means Nimthi has to run. Use it piece to his advantage. Over here, Ariel eliminated. Crashing into a boss with a BRDM. Mostly is in favor of the BRDM, but this time the shots from a No Slack against Fuzzface sent him to his knees. Young Danes eliminated. A Dragon's Kiss annihilate them. And No Slack says, alright, let's push this. We know who this is. Poppy goes down against Mises Spray. That still has a nade. I think it's smoke. From behind, though, it's Marv shooting his ass. Crossface and Carpy. In the BRDM. Alright, let's run over Sata. Let's get that kill. Stealing it there from Triema. Moving forwards in the direction of No Slack. Now deciding, alright, let's have some more fun. Only one left, it's Mise. Carpy jumping out. Wait. Oh no. There is one more left. Oh, there was one left. All the way in the air. Air Iaxe trying to get back in the match. No loot whatsoever. So he says, all right, I'm gonna keep it calm and collected. Just wait for the circle to do stuff. I mean, we got top 8. We got a placement point. We are first. We have all the time in the world. Wasn't copy still in the BRDM. They did have some gas, it seemed. Need to move forward though. Circle shifted in favor of Storanam. And Phosphate running over Lithuanian. Shame. That's a shame for him. In the last man standing. Nate coming out. Question is, will IXC find loot? Or will he die trying? Circle shifted in favor of Storanam. This is not looking too good for him. Just hiding above the heads of Storanam. Just needs Leisin Rentain to watch the wrong direction. Mouse almost could have seen him. Almost. Alexander has set his sights on him. But he's able to dodge right below that little dip which is there. Blood and moving forward though, and that should be it. No chance. Rank 8 for no slack. While we also lose a Fico and Craig Cutie, 4 retired and expired on rank 7. Means we're left with 6 teams. Shingen and Nimsy for NWP. Then we have the Holy Lanix Templar and Carpi for the Hype Beast. ID put the kill against Simon, which just leaves Marv, Mommy, and I don't know. With the knock against Sardip, and that Molly hits. Means Lito, Danner, and Mouse are the last 3 men standing for Leisin Rentain. I guess you're used to the name, I guess. Oh, gets the flush against Sardip. Nice tags by Mouse against Alexander. Circle shift. Again, in favor of Storanam. You can see Trema and Leisin Rentain not in the circle. Here in the last man standing for the Thirst Traps. 560 damage and 3 kills. He currently is the kill leader of the match. And the damage leader. They've been enough for 5 kills. Please. Loading the smoke launcher. Airdrop over here. Storanam. The Ling. Face would be happy about that. Happy over here waiting for Nimsy and Shingen. Happy spots them. Tells fast where they are. In the meantime, we lose Mouse and I don't know. Oh. Was not getting the knock there against Nimsy. Thinking he gets knocked by Kirin though. Bus will die in the game. Oh no. Nimsy gets him. Kirin though with the kill against Shingen. Nimsy in trouble. Trying to heal against the blue. Moving forwards. And Kirin sees him. Nimsy still dies to the blue though. And that means we're down at 4 teams. Or 2 teams and 2 solos. With Kirin and Carpi being the last player standing for thirst traps and high beasts. Mom, Marv, and I don't know, are playing for Triema. And Storanam is left with all 4 of them. Alexander, Vladen, Kiel, and Soda. Carpi most likely has a good off angle. Might stay alive for a bit longer. Green, same position and same reasoning for him. On the other hand, Storanam and Triema will face off against each other over here. One with a knock against Vladen. Nice push coming in, I don't know. Gets a knock against Kiel, which leaves Soda. He gets floored by a nade. This is looking good for Triema. Alexander says, alright, screw this. I'm gonna go in this compound. I'm not gonna risk this. Playing for second place. Takes a Panther as well. Saying, alright, I don't care about that Lynx. Let's play for second place. 3 players left. 4 Triema versus 3 solos. All the turntables. Triema was in, well, a predicament there. The better numbers, or with the numbers advantage for Storanam. Looks like Mom has the length now. We can see Triema needs to move into the circle. Kirin already is in the circle. Quite well hidden, I might add. Same goes for Carpi. Not so much hidden, but more on the prowl. And Alexander, still in his little house, waiting for Triema to make a move. Or someone else to make a move. And Triema, well, they have to search for 3 solos now. Alexander still with Panzer in hand. Triema is in the circle. Same goes for the other 3. For now, I don't think there's anything happening. 12 kills, a 4 Storanam, 4 for the High Beast, 5 for the Thirst Traps, and Kirin has seen 1 of the players from Triema. And was spotted by them, though. Alexander will not do anything. Kirin won't do anything as well. 4 kills for him. 5 kills now for Alexander. Takes the kill crown. For now. Cappy says, alright. Let's find that guy. I heard him shoot. Alex now in trouble. The question is, he might be a bit too close to the wall. Has a chance. 2 of 3 MS players will push in this building. He has a chance. We're still too far out. Carpi might get the upper hand against Kirin, though. Surprise, surprise. Coming in from behind. Alex is still waiting. Happy with the spray. Not able to get the knock against Kirin. Nate. Be a good one. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Kirin is not bad as well. Alex gets a knock against Marv. Gets killed. Oh, I don't know. Carpi is surviving against Kirin. Now it's 1 against 3. Carpi versus 3 Emma. Not looking good for him. But he still will try. Emma has the upper hand in the compound. Spray against Mom, not good. Especially since I heard the... Yeah, and that nay was picture perfect by DK. GG, well played. Wouldn't win a chicken dinner for Triema. But still, more kills by Storanam with 1,793 damage. 5 assists for Triema. That means we're down with match number 4, heading to match number 5 and to our first round honor angle shortly. And we are back with match number 5. Well, we can see that the players have already dropped out of the plane. This plane pass leaves a bit to be desired for the teams, because we started right to Stalba, and Kameshkian will learn that our plane pass ends close on the Snovka Island. As we can see, we have 2 teams playing the Snovka Island, which are retired and expired, as well as thirst traps. NWP going for Primorsk. We can see the Young Danes was a split with the yellow or the First Lady compound and Ferry Pier. Then over here we have the next gen boomers, as well as Toranam, the winners of last match. And over here we still have the high piece Leusin Rentin at IXA running over Jogezi over here. That Gaff, Mise, and IXA. Well, there will be not in favor of the teammates from Jogezi, I guess. Berlin, Monkey, and Novi, as well as Vinixi, will be a bit, well, pissed about that. Nonetheless, a first kill for the players from No Slack against Prime. Over here we have the Boast Gustus. Up here we have Higo Amigos, and over here we have Dragon's Kiss, as well as last but not least 6'4", fully tattered in Rozhok, and late to party was the school split in a 1-1-1-1-1. So far, nothing else which is out of the ordinary. Primal going for Georgia Pole. Berliner Monkey most likely picked up the blue chip of Jogezi and will go for one of the recall stations. Likely this one is at the plane crash site. At least that would be my guess. We see waiting over here. All right, maybe they're going for this one. So I can get another kill. I mean, I actually did start it, but I can finish it. It looks like Primal's going for an early res. Or an early revive in this case. That means Primal will play with 4 players. So, since we did not have the time, because I was a bit too late, we're gonna hop over for the leaderboard now. As you can see, first place still for No Slack with 60 points. They did slack a bit though, because Triema is now close behind them with 58. Then we have 29 points each for the Hypebeast and Thirst Trap, which means they together have as much points as Triema. Then we have 27 points for NWP, 26 for Primal, 24 for Thoranam, 20 for 6'4" fully tattered, 18 for the Young Danes, 17 for Dragon's Kiss, 15 for Leusin Rentain, 13 each for Late to Party and Retired and Expires, 10 for Higos Amigos, 9 for the Boast Gustus, and 6 for Next Gen Boomers. We're gonna hop over to the map. Back we go. Kathy over here is back in the match, waiting for his chance to drop out. And the question is, will he be able to make it to his teammates, because they are at the hospital? I mean, even though this chopper is quite high, this will be a bit of stretch. Let's see if there will be a car waiting for him. Likely in the garage if he's lucky. Oh, there's an abundance of cars. There's a bike over here. That should work for him. And over here we have 3 teams fighting against each other. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. 6'4", fully tatted, in trouble, in big trouble. Oh man, that might be it for them. That's it for them. just barely 5.5 minutes played, and they unfortunately flip the coupe over here, which means they fall victims to the boastgusters and late to party. In this case, late to party was just right on time. More shots in the direction of, I don't know, Vladen and Kiel trying to protect their little compound here. Also, the and Alexander are not there yet. It's not Lupus trying to find a tag there against the Boastgusters. Well, over here, we do have an airdrop. Which has not yet been found. Farmers, maybe for Dragon's Kiss, if they are willing to go for it, because it's quite close to them. And there's no one in close proximity, so they would be the team to get that airdrop. If they're lucky. Or we can see there are some shots in the direction of Trema by the Hype Beast. Oh, nice tag by Ingmar against Simon. Us might be able to find that airdrop. Look to your right, bro. Look to your right. Yeah, you see it. You see it. You see the airdrop. Keep your tire. Pitaya is in trouble, gets tagged by Mouse, and that nade by Sideep just finds him. That means, unfortunately, Dragon Kiss loses their first player. They were just late to the party. And Valentine takes the cake, like they say, or in this case, takes the knock home. Will be able to eliminate Pitaya without trouble. And get that airdrop, additionally. Both teams made it off Sosnovka Island. No trouble, no question asked. Interesting split here. By Higos Amigos. Money playing behind, no slack. Able to get the kill though. Same can be said for Mouse and his teammates from Lothian Rendane. Not able to getting that knock in against Dragon's Kiss. Still, the airdrop is still unlooted. Sideep still thinking about, should I go for it? Should I not? Likely they think it has been looted already. Had a DBS in it or something. And Valentine now trying to push in the compound. Dragon's Kiss leaving their Mouse with some shots against Jammu. That's good enough for them. Circle shifted in favor of a northern circle. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Going down here against the Holy Land Templar. Simon knocked as well. 2 players eliminated from 3MS lineup. Let's go on the count for High Beast. Ariel in a good position against 3M as well. High Beast. Nice tax against Ingmar. Orphan Mommy in trouble. Car is blown. Carpi gets knocked by Shoei. Marvin knocked. Mommy in trouble. The last man standing for Triema. Question is, how many smokes does he have left? The answer is 1. Not enough to survive, most likely. He's trying though. It was a mortar shot if I'm not mistaken. That was quite close. He did with a knock against Barganda. And Primal eliminates NWP. Rank 15. Happened over here somewhere. We try to see if Mom is able to survive. He has 3 smokes now. Thanks to his fallen comrade. Funny that there's still a smoke sign over here, but there's no smoke there. Might be an observer bug. Nonetheless. Aside from that, we don't see any real clashes. All teams are in the circle. I'm trying to somehow get out of this alive. Gets attacked again and again. Heather with the knock against Lithuanian Shame. And Danes facing off against thirst traps. Happened over here. The airdrop finally has been looted. Mar gets the kill against Mom, and that means Triema is eliminated on rank 14. Circle shift again. We'll hop over here to the fight between retired and expired. Nervy with the knock against Craig QT. And then Nate is on point. Derek, Robin, and Ficho. Robin knocked by Jagazi. Chance for Zero to go for him. They still might go for the blue chip recall station. So might be able to get in the back of Primal. Nice spray, but not good enough. 8 in hand, that might be a good one. Nixie able to dodge out. Ficho eliminated as well. That means Zeratrix is the last man standing for retired and expired. Where does he want to go? Rojok? Rojok. Maybe Rojok. Rest station over here. Recall from the thirst traps as well. Trying to get Lithuanian Shade back. Everything else is on range. We're gonna see if Deretrix is going for the rest. He might be able to get Robin and Cray back. At least Robin, I know that he most likely will have gotten his chip. I'm not quite sure about Cray. He needs to heal though. Bro. 7 first aids though. Position for Primal over here. Easy entry into the circle for them. There's no one guarding this bridge over here. That could have gotten ugly. Eliminating a possible problems early on. Primal with the smart move over here. Alright. There might be someone there, and they might blow the gas station. Might hinder our push. For them. It did not happen, but the next gen boomers are close to them. Circle shift away from both teams, though. Lithuanian Shame back in the game. Karen with the double knock. Late to party is again not too late to party. With the double flush. Void. And Vatron trying to move forwards. Ariel with a nice spray. Oh, and boy, gets knocked right in midair. That's from now the last man standing for the next gen boomers. Not lost a tire yet. But might lose his life here. Nope. Take on all four. Alright, I'm gonna live here now. I'll do the Moon Forest and Jammu. Facing off against Sideep. Panther man, give him the Panzer. Oh no, he's going for the race. Alright. Jammu with a nice spray. Mighty. Oh no, dodges back and that's it for him. Dragon's Kiss annihilating Loisin Rentin. Over here we have Soda and Storanam facing off against the Young Danes. Top of the roof, Molly coming in and that's it. Keter eliminates them together with Mixon. Storanam out on rank 10. Ivio with the knock against Hot and Spicy. Syracuse has been eliminated as well. Can see Slack. No Slack. Scaff with the Panzer in hand. Looks like with a beautiful 2-1-1 split. They're trying to find the last man standing for later party. Which is Karen. One Karen. Ariel. In the air. Eliminated in the air by Dimea. Oh, and Yola and Happy eliminated as well by Vinixi and Bardini Monkey. That means another team bites the dust. Dimea going for the rest on Gregan, who got knocked. Money also driving into the city. Shift is good for them. Primal in the back. Means they have the north for themselves. Sales plate so far by no one. Still have 2-1-1 split by no Slack. Sales plate by the Young Danes and High Beasts. Well, as the players from Dragon Kiss. They're going for the rest on Keter. Vixen's still staying behind. Those traps also quite close. No shot hitting though. Get her back on his feet. We move now. Oh no. Oh no. That's disastrous. Mixon shot out of the car. Same goes for yellow. Ketter now running after getting hit by Mixon's car, which pushed him down to 10 HP. Still has 3 first aid though. And it's the last man standing for the Young Danes. Well, we can see that Vinixi gets the knock in against the Harpies. Coffee going down as well, and that just leaves Ingmar. Gets a new level 2 helmet. Easy. Makes some more kills. Tries to get his teammate away from that nade. Trying to get Vinixi back on his feet. Yeah, has to reload. Wait. This is ingenious. Alright. Hot and spicy knocked by me there. With some shots as well. Zone 8. Which is carrying down, and that means that Hot and Spicy is eliminated. Most likely. Karen trying to run for it. By RVO. I dread city circles. I said it and I'll say it again. You never know who will get the next knock. At least if you are in first person perspective. Third person, it's a bit easier. Perspective. And Moon Forest over here. Full Dragon's Kiss. Still have 2 cars. I know one player who would love to get a car. This cat pushing forwards. And here's a shot by Yamu. We'll see Moon Forest now. Gets the first knock, gets the second one as well. And Ketter with the elimination of Dragon's Kiss. After they eliminated his teammates, getting some revenge. Ingmar with a knock against Novi. And is eliminated. Berlin Monkey with a nade to his temple, and Scarf with a nade to Novi. Means that Primal is left with 3 players. The kill on the count of 4, no slack. Header in trouble. Still has a slight ridge there. Oh, and it's eliminated by Lemire. Did you all play it? We're down to 4 teams. 3 players left for Primal and 4 each for No Slack, Higos Amigos, and the Thirst Traps. Higos Amigos with 5 kills. No Slack with 6. Primal with 14. And last but not least, the Thirst Traps so far with 2. Kills for Primal, man. That is, let me lie. I'm gonna lie a bit for you guys. That's more than half of the points they had prior after 4 matches. Here with the knock against RVO. Mere Smoking trying to save him there. You're watching the wrong window. Vibes already in the building. Gets knocked by Mani, who almost gets knocked by the thing I'm Lithuanian chain. They're coming out. Molly. That was a good molly. And that's another good molly. And that should be it for Lithuanian chain. Almo Manila with the Panzer in hand. Hanging with the nade in hand. That is good nade. Not a good nade. Second goes down. One down as well. Good vibes almost down as well. That just leaves Avio and Timea. Fortunate. If this would have bounced off here, it would have perfectly hit. And a monkey knocked as well. No Slack could get another chicken dinner over here. He's in trouble. It gets him knocked against IX. The elbow. Yeah, he still has a nade. Needs to use that nade. Oh, that's the wrong window. Oh, it would just bounce up here into this window. Might have gotten the kill for him. I mean, needs to heal, man. Those traps in a good position so far. Holding the middle, pushing everybody to the center or to the side. They can just farm. Same goes for Higos Amigos, getting the knock against IX. Jeff in the building with the Panzer. Shagizi, unfortunately, not smart enough pushing in. Well, not smart enough. It's a bit harsh. But not aware enough. Flash in the direction of Mise. Forward. Scarf gets the elimination against Shagizi as well. And against Phoenixy. And that means Primal is eliminated. They're just barely dodging the attack from Demea and Ivio. Almo with the knock against Staff. That means it's just Mise. Almost like 9 kills for them. The Surge Traps with 5 now. Molly! Well, that Molly is good. That Molly is perfect. And Mise dies. Surge Traps versus Higos Amigos. 6 kills for them. Could be 10 now for... I know, 7 for the Surge Traps. Question is, what can Higos Amigos do? They're trying to get out in the back. That might be their most risky. Almost with the C4 in hand. Get to fight. You use the building as a weapon. Avio with the right idea. Vladimir just barely surviving with 1 HP. 4 against 1 now. He did not finish the first 8. And that's it. GG, well played. Panzer kill as last kill by Malmo. Which means the Surge Traps are victorious in this match. Still, more kills by Primal was 14 and 1,832 damage. As well as 5 assists for the Surge Traps. To the 9 kills. This means match number 5 is over. We're gonna head for a short break before we will return with match number 6. One more match to go, but before that we have the updated leaderboard, and this time No Slack was not slacking. 74 points for them, followed by Triema, which were slacking with 58. 10 points less for the Thirst Traps after that chicken. Then we have 44 points for Primal, getting close to that second place as well. 35 points for the Hype Beasts, 28 for the Young Danes, 27 for NWP. Then we have 25 for Storanam, 22 each for Higos, Amigos, and Dragon's Kiss, 20 each for 6-4 fully tattered, and 20 as well for Late to Party. Then we have 16 for Loisin Rentain, 13 for Retired and Expired, 11 for the Boastgusters, only with kills. Same goes for the Next Gen Boomers, 7 points for them, also only kills, no placement points. We're gonna hop over for match number 6. As you can see, our plane will start in a few seconds, and our plane pass will lead from Saverney to Sosnovka Island. So it's a similar plane pass as the one we had prior. Well, a bit similar. Not too similar, but still, there are possible locations which the teams will not be able to reach, like Miltopal, Novo, as well as Lipovka and Manjin. Let's see who will drop where. There we go. There's our plane. First to drop out are the Boastgusters. Following them, we have 6'4", fully tattered, Late to Party, Primal, and NWP. Then Triema, as well as Retired and Expired, the Young Danes, and like everybody. Then we have Dragon's Kiss dropping out as well. Doranam, the Thirst Traps. And that's about it. Everybody dropped out. Nobody left behind. No one left in the plane. Let's see if it is last game, fast game. Because we have the players from Dragon's Kiss and Loisin Rentain quite close to each other. Same goes over here. Theoretically, because Hype Beasts dodging that fight against the Next Gen Boomers. Same goes for Dragon's Kiss. Even though Banner and Slideep say, alright, let's try to get a kill in. Try to run someone over. Dragon's Kiss still available, still alive though, able to dodge that. Circle shifts to the north again. Good position there for No Slack. Higos Amigos, the Boastgusters. 6'4", fully tattered, and Late to Party. Aside from that, we can see all the way in the south, we have the Thirst Traps. Following them, we have Suriname with a 2-1-1 split with Quarry and Primorsk. Then we have Mixon and his teammates in the Ferry Pier yellow split. And above them, we have Loisin Rentain, as well as Dragon's Kiss. And over here in the hospital, we have Retired and Expired below them, and between them, the Next Gen Boomers and Suriname, we have the Hype Beasts. In Georgia Pole South, we have NWP. In Georgia Pole North, we have a Primal Boatyard with the Rojok Runes, etc. split. With played by 6'4", fully tattered. Then Late to Party with the School Apps split. Pochinki played by Triema. Then we have the Boastgusters with the Yasnaya split. The Verni split played by No Slack. And the Starbar split-ish played by Higos Amigos. Not sure what Randarin is doing there. Changing the bike for a car and going for more loot. But it's not looking like the last game will be a fast game. At least not for now. We don't have any hot drops yet. Might change though. No. That's running over me. I don't like that. Run, Karen. He might be getting some company. If he's unlucky. We can see late to party already arriving for the party. That's in the direction of Run Karen. Showy with some reshot though. Getting some text in against Cynic. Alondro arriving as well, saying, "Alright, I'm having your back, man." Very cutie. First eliminated by the High Beast. Wanted to play the Mount Everest. Did not pay off. He had some issues finding the right bridge, I guess. Over here, the High Beasts fighting against retired and expired. Nate in the direction of Ingmar. Too long. Beto Doc in trouble. Quite sure if retired and expired changed the lineup. At least it seems like it. Because I did not see Beto Doc in Kakan prior. He is in trouble, man. Better Doc gets eliminated by Ingmar and retired and expired. Well, they can retire for today. Because this game was the last game for them today. And it's over. 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Roughly was their time in this match. It's not really that much. Over here we have our next fight. Primo facing off against NWP. Starting with some shots. Here we have Berganda. Get to the top. In the other building, we have Nimti. Gets knocked by Jagazi. Randar knocked as well by a Bellini Monkey, who has found ceilings. And over there, Nixie moving up the ranks or up the stairs. And I might be in trouble. He still has a C4 though. That might be interesting. In with the kill against Novi. He has seen Bergander. Monkey moving forwards. Oh, and that molly hit. Not quite sure how that hit. And it outside. Bergander knocked by Jagazi. And that just leaves Nimzi and Shingen now. Shingen was going for the rest. Darren eliminated now. One last player over here for NWP. Oh, Shingen knocked by a Balini Monkey. And he's now the last man standing. Eliminated Lito. Eliminated as well. Is he dropping down? Oh, they are training. That was almost a good nade. Nemvi dropping down against Shigisi, but unfortunately draws the short straw, and that means NWP is eliminated on rank 15. Circle shifted to the north again. They fighting together with Marv against Chatter and VSS Enjoyer 2. Yellow says, alright, yeah, no, I'm not gonna help you guys. I'm gonna try to survive a bit longer. This is not working out for us, guys. Like to party, jumping around. Jump around, jump around, jump up, jump up, jump up, down. Shots by Dragon's Kiss in the direction of Lysin Randane. That's a name I'm not gonna get fond of. High Beast. Oh, perfect. Balina Monkey with the knock against Carpi and Holy Land Templar. Doffy gets the knock in. 16 and Dragese. Where are they? Oh, slightly above. They might be just in time to get the kills, at least against one of High Priest players. If they would have gone for it, but it's not looking like it. So High Priest will stay alive with all four. I'm still willing to take the risk though, waiting for their chance to get those blue chips back. Question is, will the blue chips maybe be destroyed? And the answer is yes. At least one of those is destroyed. I'm not quite sure if it's both. Copy eliminated, maybe. Copy with some tax. Copy dies to the blue. Is he in trouble? At least you get a bit of revenge. You can see Doffy going for the recall station. Alright, man. I'm driving out of the blue. Goes here. Get the call back. They might be happening for Primal if they will find one of the chips. But both of them have been destroyed. Coffee bringing Carpi back to the base. To the game. With some shots in the direction of late to party. in the direction of Shoei by Ariel. Who gets tagged by... It's not Lupus. That seems at least to be one of those chips still available. Are getting tagged by Phoenixy. Question is, did they really find one of the blue chips, or were they just looting? Yeah, I've knocked. Getting the kill in. 464 fully tattered. Mark getting the knock against Salmon. Getting the flush as well. Oh, Mommy losing a tire and losing his car. Somehow. I think the car is still rolling. You can use that as cover. Use that little shack here. It's good cover. And he has another car. Copy knocked as well. Bommy say. Which just leaves someone. Where's the last man? Oh, Duffy and Ingmar. In a different car. Ingmar over here. Duffy's still in the blue. Okay, did get the recall for Copy. Got eliminated. Kill going on the count for Copy. Bobby playing the blue zone edge. Needs to heal. Or might have seen Vinixie there. Oh. Watching the wrong direction. No trouble. Heavy knocked. Coffee knocked as well by XA. Thirst traps eliminated as well. Last kill goes on the count for Keta with the micro Uzi. Not sure that happened up the hill here. Alexander, the last man standing for Storanam. Over here we have Dragon's Kiss. Down here we have Alois and Rantain. And over here we have Keta as last man standing for the Young Danes. Still 4 men alive for Higos Amigos. And over here, Ingmar, the last man standing for the High Beasts. 3 men standing for 6'4". Fully tattered. 2 men standing for No Slack. Mommy, Marv, and I don't know, the last 3 players for Prima. There were 4 men for Late to Party. And over here, a lot of less players. Oh no. Gotta correct myself. Yellow is the second to last for the Young Danes. Looks like he will not make it to the circle. And nope, he does not. Cut enough. The last man standing. It's a knock against Moonforest. Oh. Catcher eliminating Dragon's Kiss over here. Getting 4 of them. Clutch or kick in this case, it's the clutch. Fortunately that we did not see that. Let's take all of those solos. Hopes that we will see another great clutch. Emma. Oh. Very good reaction by It's Not Lupus. Move around. Getting into the blind side of, I don't know. Question is, will it be enough? Or not? Put it over there. Backpack. Turn it down. Use them now. 1, 2, 3 attacks. Resonate. One needs to move. Moving down the hill. Good cover from him. Makes them trouble. He has a good vantage point against him. And Dix is eliminated, but one pace with his life. I'm eliminated as well. I don't know, found by Ron Karen. Here, still without kills, but with all 4 players, we have the next gen boomers in Ghost Town. And a hurt Lito there. Buddy with a knock against Amani. And Dennis spotted by Alexander. Zone is pushing forwards. He has to move forwards as well. ID Ben Lito just below him. Play it safe, man. Play it safe. Ray gets the first one. Goes for the kill, and Lito, unfortunately, is still in the car. Mark quite close there to 6'4 feet. 6'4. Fully tattered. Zoro with the knock against Ron Karen. Party's hot and spicy, spotted by Cynic as well. With the knock against Denner. Has the mortar in hand. Or had the mortar in hand. Searching for a possible spot to deploy it. Finally has found one. Oh, let's go close. Goes Amigos, most likely being his goal. With him knocked against Rollandoro. And that one wasn't too far away against Savio and Gregan. Ketter again. Gets another knock against Mouse. Needs to heal now. Push coming in, and unfortunately he is not able to get his first aid through. That means he is eliminated. Ketter still with a good showing. Getting his team to rank 6 and a few placement points. As well as some more kill points. That should be good for the Young Danes. Nick moving forwards. Last man standing, 6 feet 4, fully tattered. Oh, and perfect nade by It's Not Lupus. Eliminating Cynic. Hot and Spicy has found an airdrop. MK. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, Dragon moving forwards. Peter spots the mayor. Made by Pretty Boy Floyd. Unfortunately, way too short. Zetron gets eliminated. Polito. Lupus with the knock against Dragon. We're down to our 4 last teams in the last match of today. Lacin Rentane facing off against Next Gen Boomers. Facing off against Sigos Amigos. Facing off against Late to Party. Only with the knock against Hot and Spicy. Yeah, with the rest on Dragon. Right there. Urgency. That was close. Cover flare. You have the good angle there. Very hot and spicy, and It's Not Lupus. Will not most likely not see him. But over there we have still Strit. Not watching the right direction though. And it's not in the circle yet. So he needs to move. Gets that, gets an Aquavio. Do Dragon anti-meta still have nades? They do. Oh, there was a tree in the way. Unfortunately. Dragon now, this time with the right idea. Bit too short though. They're coming in. Next nade by Dragon. This time it's a bit further. Still a bit too short though. Leto and Mouse, the last 2 remaining players. For Lacin Rentane. Avia gets a kill against Hot and Spicy. It's Not Lupus. Spotted by Leto. Late to Party. He left with 1 man. You got some Amigos in a good position there. Good split. On the high grounds. This position here. Avio with spray in the direction of It's Not Lupus. It was nades in hand. Oh, nice knock against Strit. Lupus spotted and tagged. Ollie is too short. Botman might be able to go for the race. If there wouldn't be Egos Amigos. Getting the kill in. Stealing it from It's Not Lupus. Would have been kill number 9 for Late to Party. 784 damage. 3 kills, 3 assists for him. Kill crown, but at least the assist crown. Makes it to the circle. Fortman has to move, and he's not in the circle yet. Just barely staying at the edge of it. He needs to move 1, 3 forwards. A Pretty Boy Floyd eliminated almost. Money. 3 smokes left. No nades. No molly. No blues on nade. Flash is coming out. Another nade coming out. This might be the push that he goes. Amigos needs. Forkman with a knock against Mouse. Which just leaves Litos. Kill stolen by Mani. Now it's 1-1-1-3. 1-1-1-4. 4 men left for Higos Amigos. This might be their first chicken dinner. Not everything falls into shame. If not, everything falls into shambles. Moving forward. Inch by inch. Trying to get away from Higos Amigos. And that's it. Money with the spray. Eliminating him on rank 4. Portman eliminated as well. And that's just 1 man left. Oh, it's not Lupus. It was a beautiful headshot against the mayor. And another one against Ivio. But still, winner chicken dinner. Higos Amigos does it. Getting the first chicken in this match with 9 kills. 2022.42 damage by late to party though. And 7 assists by Triema. So let's see. How will the teams fare in the leaderboard now? Let's check this out before we will have the updated leaderboard. So, first were No Slack. They had 74 points prior. This time they get 3 kills. No placement points, so 77 points in total for them. Triema had 58 prior. They get, well, they get 8 points, 4 kills, which means 66 points for them, 11 points behind No Slack. 48 for the Thirst Traps. They only get 1, which means 49 for them. Primal behind them with 44 points, getting 5 points for kills, means 49 as well. But Thirst Traps, as the Thirst Traps have more placement points, so they still will be staying in the lead. Hype Beasts with 35 points, getting another 7 for kills, means 42, plus another one for placement, means 43. They will stay on 5th as well. The Young Danes had 28 points, getting another 5 for kills, all through Keta, with an additional 2 placement points, means 7 points for them, so 35 in total. Then with 27 for NWP, they only got 1 kill, so 28 for them. Sternum, 25, getting another, are they? Sternum, there we go, 4 plus 1 means 30 points in total for them. So they will take over the position from NWP, which is rank 7 so far. But then we have Higos Amigos. 19 points additionally to their 22, means 41 points in total. They will get up the ranks, I guess, all the way up to rank number 5 or 6. Then we have Dragon's Kiss. They had 22 points prior. Getting another 2 means 24 for them. 20 for 6 feet 4, fully tatted. Plus, and additionally 2 plus 3 placement points means 5. Means 25 in total for them. Late to Party had also 20 points, but they get 8 points for kills, and another 6 for placement means 14, so 34 for them. They will also move up the ranks. Then we have 16 points for Lucian Rantain, plus additionally 4, and as well 4 for placement, means 24 for them in total. Then we have Retired and Expired. They had 13 points prior, getting another 1 for kills, means 14. The Boastgasters had 11, getting another 1 for kills, none for placement, means 12, and they still stay at those 12 kills with 12 points with 12 kills in total. Then we have the Next Gen Boomers. They had 7 points prior, getting another 5 for placement and 1 for kills. This is their first placement in the top 8. So they have 13 points in total now with 5 points for placement. We're going to hop over and see what the updated leaderboard says about this in total. And as you can see, it hasn't been updated yet, it seems. No, it has been updated. I just read it to you. 77 for No Slack, 66 for Triema. Then we have 49 each for the Thirst Traps and Primal. Hype Beasts on rank number 5 with 43. 2 points behind them, we have Higos Amigos with this chicken dinner taking over the place from The Young Days with 35. Then we have Late to Party with 34 at 34 as last team in the top 8. In the ninth place, we have Storinam with 30 points. 2 points less for NWP. 25 points for 6 Feet 4 Fully Tatted. 24 each for Late in Valentine and Dragon's Kiss. Then we have 14 for Retired and Expired. 13 for the Next Gen Boomers. And last but not least, the only team with only kills, the Boastgusters on rank number 16. And that's only because Dragon's Kiss has 1 placement point. And that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I'll see you again next weekend for day 2 of the PUBG Nordic League. And maybe even earlier for the Good Game League. And we'll see if I'll help out there. And if not, it was enjoyable for me. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'm gonna rate you over to somebody else. See you soon and have a nice evening.